Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome to the theory class of skewness. In the previous the presentation that I did, that the solution of the standard deviation, particularly combined standard deviation, combined mean, that was one sort of the question. I completed that part. In the measures of last topic, measures of dispersion, I covered range, mean deviation, quarter deviation and standard deviation. So that after the standard deviation, the dispersion chapter is over. Now today I will start that skewness, the concept of skewness. What is skewness? Asymmetry, not in a sequence order, not in a the way that it is the variables are, the frequencies are not orderly the planted. If you see these two examples, in this first example symmetrical and this example is asymmetrical. If you see here 10, 20, 30, 30 is up to increase here, the number is seized here, and then after that value is decreased. So whatever the number increase, the same number is decreased. So if you plot this question, this 10, 20, 30, 40, 10 in the diagram, it comes like a bell shaped curve. If you see this one, 10, 70, 50, 90, 20, it is not in a systematic order. So the value is increase, decrease like that. It is not in a position that the increase and decrease, right, in the same way, in the same order, not in a linear way, right. So this kind of the solution, which one? Asymmetrical. The study of the asymmetrical is known as the skewness or skewed. What is the study of this kind of the question? Which kind of question? Symmetrical kind of question, right? So the measures of asymmetry means this one, this kind of question. Asymmetry are usually called measures of skewness. Measures of skewness indicate not only the extent of skewness but also the direction, right? So this is the concept of your skewness. In skewness, you cannot find that the one direction you are finding, but it is a distribution is skewed, distribution is asymmetrical, right? If I say that the meaning of this distribution, the distribution is like this. You write in exam like this: when a series is not symmetrical. What if when a series is not a symmetrical? It is said to be when a series is not a symmetrical, it is said to be asymmetrical or skewed. So this is also one more type of meaning. You write this the meaning here to here or this line. So this was the concept of your skewness. So skewness is study of which kind? Asymmetrical way, right? Asymmetrical study is known as skewness or skewed, right? So I think one more meaning is here. Skewness refers to lack of symmetry. If distribution is symmetrical, then it is called symmetrical, then asymmetrical, not symmetrical, asymmetrical, then it is said skewed or skewness, right? In case of symmetrical distribution, three important the measures of central tendency, that is mean, median, mode are coincide. Means in case of symmetrical means this kind of question: increase same, decrease same. In this kind of question, your answer of the mean, median, mode are coincide. So I think it was there in this diagram. So the diagram is 10, example 10, 20, 30, 20, 10. It is a flat, it is just like a bell shaped curve. So this the type is called if I say that there are three types of skewness or characteristics of skewness. The one is symmetrical distribution. In this case, the mean, median, mode are, see, in case of symmetrical, in this case, if I say the word here, the value of mean, median and mode are equal. Which case? In case of symmetrical, that is mean, median, mode are same in this case. right? So if I say that second one, positive skewed distribution, which one? Positively skewed distribution. In this case, which case? In case of positively skewed distribution, the value of mean is greater than mode, but median is in between the mean and mode. So this was the concept. Which one? The positively skewed distribution, what actually you have to write? In positively skewed distribution, the value is like this. The value of a positive skewed distribution is, the mean is, if you see here, the value of mean is always greater than this first line. This line is called mean, and this line is called median, and this line is called mode, right? Clear? Then in this case, mean is always greater than this last line mode, but so this was actually mean. So this I think it was not visible. So I'll show you here. Maybe the values are there. So this case is positive. Now move to the third one, is negative skewness, negative skew distribution. In a negative skew distribution, the model is highest and the model value is highest. See, the mode value is highest here. Mode is highest. Last line is mode, highest, and the mean is lowest value. But the median is in between the mode and the mean. So if you read this statement, the value of mean is less than, first one is less than, mean is first number, that is first. If you say 1, 2, 3, 1 is mean, median is 2, mode is 3. The mean value is less than the mode value, but median is in between the always. See, in this case also median is middle. In this case also median means mean, median, mode are same here. In positive, mean is highest, mode is least. In negative, mean is least, mode is highest. So these are the three types of skewness. Move to the next one now. Differences between dispersion and skewness. The dispersion shows the amount of variation, but skewness shows direction of the variation is symmetry. It means the dispersion shows the only variation, 10% change, 5% change, like that. But your skewness shows that direction means positive side or negative side are constant. It may be constant, it may be positive side, it may be negative side. So only positive distribution and negative distributions are there, right? So what are the essential of a good part of or good measure of dispersion? So these are the very important for your exam, this one and this one. Remember, these are the features. You may call it as a features also. Features. In exam, if they are asking features, you write the same. Features or objectives. So the first feature is skewness should be meaningful scale of measure for easy interpretation. Skewness is very easy and it is meaningful. It should be a pure number. So it means the skewness, when you are finding the skewness, you should take the pure number. Example 10, 20, 30. Not like that. Example 10, 0.33, 16.666. Not like that. The distribution is symmetrical. The skewness should be 0. Very important. In case of symmetrical, means this case. In this case, this type of skewness, you will get a mean, median, mode are same. Then your skewness is 0. Answer of skewness is 0. Then comparison between Karl Pearson and Bowley's. Nothing but if you don't say that it is a comparison, you better to say this one is a properties, right? Properties. If I say that it is property, it is the appropriate, right? So the properties of Karl Pearson and Bowley's skewness. In both the cases, skewness should be 0. And in case of symmetrical, right? In case of symmetrical, Karl Pearson or Bowley's, you will get a skewness 0. Both are derived from the measures of central tendency. See, Karl Pearson formula is mean minus mode, Then dispersion, that Bowley's formula is Q3 minus Q1. So Q3 minus Q1 is also measures of dispersion. Mean and mode also measures of dispersion. So this point is both are based on measures of dispersion as well as central tendency. Carl Pearson's coefficient of skewness lies between plus or minus 3. Remember, your answer must be 3 or less than 3, maybe positive or negative. If it comes more than 3, then example, if your answer is more than 3, it is wrong. Is it clear? If your answer comes more than 3, it was wrong. So answer must be 3 or less than 3, positive or negative. 5 negative because we have the negative correlation. 5 positive because we have the positive actually skewness, not correlation. Then Bowley also same, plus or minus 3. So these are the comparison as well as the properties of skewness. Move to the formula now. Absolute measure and relative measure. Here also absolute and relative are there, but most of the exam they are asking you relative only, right? So what is the formula for Carl Pearson? Mean minus mode divided by standard deviation. And sometime the mode is not possible to find. In that case, you need to use 3 median minus 2 mean. Don't think that when the mode is not possible to find, one more formula is there. Mode equal to 3 median, I think I said that it's this one, minus 2 mean. This formula is not applicable. Remember this formula for this chapter. Remember, for this chapter, this formula is not used. This one is not used. Not used in skewness. I think all you remember this point. Very, very important. This formula cannot be used in case of skewness. Right? Which formula used? You should use the formula of this one only. Which one? The formula of one more is there. Instead of this, you need to use this formula. I think I will paste it here now. So this formula is not used. I think it is clear to everyone. Then which formula used for when the mode is not possible? This was the appropriate formula for this chapter only. Skewness. In case of skewness, mode is not possible to find. Don't use this formula. Use this formula. Clear? In any other topic, if you are not getting the mode, then this was the universal formula. ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೋಡ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರದೇ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ನಿಂದೆ ನಾನು. ಅದು ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಸಹ ನೀವು ಮೋಡ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರದೇ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಹಂಗೆ ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಮೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೇ ಇದ್ದಾಗ 3 into mean minus median, right? So these are the two formula for mode formula. Mode is, if it is not possible, then use this formula. Then Bowley's skewness, right? Which one is Bowley's skewness? Bowley's skewness equal to Q3 minus Q1, Q3 plus Q1 minus 2 median by Q3 minus Q1. So this was the formula we need to use in the pair. We need to use in the in case of which one? In case of skewness, Bowley's and Carl Pearson. I hope that this entire thing is clear to each one of you. Now immediately I will take the solution of first I will take you this part. Which one? Carl Pearson's correlation. When the mode is possible, when the mode is not possible. Both the formula I will cover. Only ungrouped data, discrete series. After that I will take you this one. Right? Okay.